Can I be honest? There is a verse Christians use today that is hurting more people than helping, and nobody want to talk about it. Romans chapter 12, verse 18, Paul says, as much as lies in you, live peaceably with all men. It sounds beautiful, but it is being weaponized. Too many believers use it to pressure others into silence, even when they are being mistreated, manipulated, or abused. And we call that humility or being Christ-like. But friends, that is not what God meant. Humility isn't letting people walk over you. It is not staying quiet to keep fake peace. Humility is lowering yourself to learn from someone greater, which is God. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 4 say, true humility leads to riches, honor, and life. Patience, on the other hand, is different. Patience is enduring ignorance with love, like Jesus on the cross, saying, Father, forgive them. You show patience when someone doesn't know God or doesn't know better. But here is a concern nobody wants to say out loud. Why are Christians being told to stay quiet when the mistreatment is coming from another Christian who does know better? Why do we call it unity when it is actually enabling sin? Why do we call it peace when someone is suffering in the dark? A practical example is a Christian who sits in the church who is constantly being abused by his or her fellow Christian. And you hear people saying, oh, just be humble, just be patient. As long as it lies with you, live at peace. But that verse doesn't mean let yourself be destroyed. It means do your part without sacrificing truth. I saw this clearly after singing at a care facility. A Jewish lady objected when I mentioned Jesus. That required patience, gentle understanding for someone without knowledge. But when a believer knowingly rejects Christ's way, that is no longer patience. That is correction. That is humility before God, not silence before men. So here's a real question, and I want your thoughts. Are Christians confusing peace with passivity? Are we calling silence humility when it's actually fear? I just want to hear your thoughts. If you wouldn't mind, you can share your thought below. Thank you.